Yo, what is up, guys? It is Saintsfan, and as I'm sure pretty much all you guys are aware, this is E3 week, and I know I skipped my normal, I guess, Monday Mailbox Q&A series yesterday, and that was because, if you guys didn't check out, I did some E3 special videos talking about some other games and showing off some stuff, but I wanted to do one today, and I know today normally there's Touch Up Tuesday. It's just been so crazy last week with the DLC, this week with E3. Next week we should be back into like the normal stuff, but I figured I would do sort of a GTA E3 Q&A today. So we have some questions from you guys on Twitter. And the first one we have here from Franco. He says, what was your favorite part of E3? So far, this has been the most epic E3 ever. I mean, starting it all off with Fallout 4, like that was the biggest news. Like it had 500,000 people watching that. Like that's so insane. So, I mean, that's obviously like number one. But I mean, besides that, there was Kingdom Hearts 3 announced today. There was Battlefront gameplay, which looks, oh my god, it looks so awesome. The Division, you had even Hitman. Like, I'm not a huge Hitman fan. I've never really played the games, but that game looked awesome. There was the new game that was in the Sony press conference. I think it was like Horizon. It had like mechanical robots and dinos and stuff. God, there was so much awesomeness. Unfortunately, there was no news about a GTA story or Red Dead 3 or, the next Red Dead Redemption game. That would have made this even better. But favorite part of E3, it's got to be Fallout. How can it not? I don't know. You guys can let me know what your favorite part in the comments was. Next question, though, from Nick, kind of talking about Rockstar, says, were you expecting Rockstar to announce something at E3? And I don't know if we were just all being optimistic and with the whole Instagram post from Franklin's voice actor saying coming soon, you kind of expected it. I mean, last year they had Sony announce at the end of their press conference that there was going to be, or that it was coming to next gen. So we figured maybe this week or this year Sony would announce something to do with a DLC, or hey, maybe even Red Dead 3 or the next Red Dead game. Obviously, that didn't happen. So, I mean, were we expecting something? I kind of was. I mean, I don't see if there is going to be a DLC if everything's coming out, and it would have made sense. Maybe it's not ready enough yet, so that's why they kind of held off. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see if Rockstar does something in the next week or so on their newswire announcing a DLC. But I kind of was, and that's kind of why I think everybody on Twitter was a little bit upset that there was nothing. Next question from Parker. He says, do you think Bethesda won, and can you share your opinions on Fallout 4? For me, yes. They won completely like that. They even had the Doom, which I know that looks really fun. Opinions on Fallout 4, it's gonna be amazing. Like, come on, like, can I just like sleep until November 10th? That's like, what more can you say, man? It's Fallout 4, so I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are too, because I cannot wait to play the game. Luke Bradley says, what do you think about Activision and Call of Duty jumping ship to PlayStation for DLC exclusivity? So if you guys don't know, because I'm sure maybe a couple of you guys don't play or don't pay attention to Call of Duty, for the past, 5 years or so, the DLC has always come out like a month before on the Xbox, and even MLG and all that stuff was on Xbox. Well, now it looks like for the MLG, they're switching to PlayStation, and obviously they already confirmed that all the DLC stuff is going to be coming out on the PS4 a month earlier. So my opinion, whatever I say, I'm going to get flamed for it in the comment section. That there's Xbox fanboys, there's Sony fanboys, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to be playing it on PC, so as long as there's like maybe a modding thing for zombies, there's probably not. But if there was, like World at War, oh god, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean, you guys can let me know in the comment section. I could care less. It's Call of Duty. I'll play it for zombies. If the multiplayer is somewhat good, I might play it, but at the end of the day, it's not my most anticipated game, so it doesn't matter to me. Amir with the next question says, are you excited for No Man's Sky, and are you going to live stream / make videos about it? I can't remember if they actually said when the release date of this was. I'm interested in it, yes. I mean, I'm not super excited, it's not anything like that. The gameplay, the idea sounds really cool. I still don't really know what it's about. They kind of said it was a sandbox, and people were sort of relating it on Twitter to like a Minecraft or something. I mean, obviously there's a ton of worlds you can explore. They said there's sort of like an economy you can trade and stuff like that. Again, I'll check it out. It looks interesting, and yeah, I mean, if I like it, I'll definitely stream it and make videos on it. All right, so getting sort of the E3 stuff out of the way, hopping into some more GTA related questions. Abdelli, he says, if mansions really do come in part 2 of the ill-gotten gains, how much do you think they will cost? We talked about this a little on the Squadcast, and I think like a $4.5 to $5 million price tag is reasonable if they were to come with a 15 or 20 car garage. It could be like in the basement to make it realistic. If they had a helipad, which I don't know how they would really do some of this stuff, because obviously they'd have to add that to a lot of the mansions, like unless they just made completely new mansions. And if there were maybe some activities in the mansions, I think a 5 or 4.5 or something like that $1 million price tag is reasonable. I don't know. You guys can, again, let me know in the comment section. Next one from Coley says, do you think Rockstar will have outrageous prices in part 2 of the DLC or lower them considering the hate that came with part 1? It's going to be interesting to see what their sort of theme of this next one is, because the whole, I guess, slogan from this last one was, yeah, spend all of your heist money. And maybe a lot of people didn't have a ton of heist money, but that's what they marketed it as. They said, okay, here's this $10 million plane. Well, if you didn't do the, whatever the challenge was to get the master, what is it, the criminal mastermind challenge to get the $10 million, you weren't going to be buying that, pretty much. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they market it. Maybe it'll be the same. I don't think it will, though. I mean, the hate was pretty bad, and I think they'll lower some of the prices a little bit, like on the newest stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And then, sort of on that topic of waiting and seeing, Charlie, he says, have you heard anything on what the next vehicles are going to be in the part 2? No, there's not going to be anything until there is a newswire, and who knows when it's going to be. I mean, they said, I think they said right during summer. Well, if they are planning on doing a story DLC, like they're kind of, or like the like I said, the Franklin, the voice actor, like he's teasing, then, they might announce that first, and then this would be like the next DLC after that. But again, we're just going to have to wait and see, and it's going to be hard to speculate, because I don't think they will do another crazily overpriced DLC like this one because of all the hate. So it's going to be interesting. Maybe they'll do, like I mentioned, a low life DLC with a bunch of stuff costing like really low prices, but who knows? So see you guys in the next video, though. That's been it. Let me know all your thoughts on E3 and GTA, and even maybe a Red Dead 3 possibly. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. And as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.